Hello, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your day to watch the video. For those of you that are watching live, I will be doing Q&A at the end for any live viewers that have a question. For those of you watching later, thank you so much. Everybody, I appreciate your thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. So today I have been working for 12 months. As we know, there are 24 cusps. So doing 36 readings in a day is quite a bit. I will be working on the cuspers tomorrow. All right, so this is a general energy reading. If you would like a reading just of your personal energy, please hit me up at my website. The link is below, psychicjohnb.com, and set up an appointment. And please keep in mind that if this doesn't make sense to you, that in a couple weeks, if you rewatch, it might very well make sense because this is for November. So please come back and comment and let me know how the video resonated with you. And I, of course, will respond. All right, Aquarius. What messages do you have for Aquarius for November 2017? What does Aquarius need to know for November 2017? What does Aquarius need to know? All right, keep in mind I am a psychic medium and that my readings are psychic intuitive. And once in a while they'll tell me to pull them from the bottom, so I do. They being my guides. All right, Aquarius, so let's read the top row first. Oh. All right, so there is somebody that is very important to you that has, I feel, maybe is making you feel betrayed. But you have that inner strength and you're recovering because of your inner strength. This other person means a lot to you, and it doesn't just have to be a lover. It could be a friend, a child, a parent, a sibling, somebody that's super important to you that you care about. And they've really put you in a place where you feel betrayed and lost. However, your inner strength, you're really just, you're dealing with it. You're being Aquarius. You're holding your head high with the, making sure your crown doesn't fall, and you're standing next to the queen. Okay. Well, I think you know this as well as the cards do, that your inner strength, that inner voice is telling you that it's definitely time for a new adventure. It is time for a new adventure. It's time for some romance. It's time for friendship. It's time for just hanging out with somebody else, okay? Just because this person is gone doesn't mean that you need to just sit at home on your ass, on the couch, feeling sorry for yourself, okay? You really do need to get up, get moving, get going, and find those new adventures that are out there. Yeah, this person, a situation where this person's gone is throwing you out of balance here. A little out of balance. So, let's see why the King of Cups is here. And this is from your original stack. Clarifier on the King of Cups, please. Okay. So I feel like this relationship may have gotten to be a little complicated due to conflict. And that's why this person took off. They needed their freedom. They needed their space. And they didn't communicate with you. You weren't ready for it at all. It quickly happened. So how is this going to affect November? Let's get all of the deck. So how is November affected by this person that quickly left, that moved on? For Aquarius, how will November see a celebration? Okay, yeah. Actually, from the cards that are here. So if things keep, the world keeps going around, the world keeps turning. What was upright is upside down. And with this person being gone, it definitely fell upside down. But I feel as though a celebration is coming for you. A person from the past will be returning. Okay. So, they went out and they learned some lessons the hard way. I feel like they were out there struggling to move forward, but there is, they have to learn. They have to learn. And they have this desire of happiness. They do have a desire for happiness. And with the Four of Wands coming up so often for the month of November, of course, I see this talking about Thanksgiving celebrations. I feel like this person will return home for the vacation to visit you. I don't necessarily feel as though that they are going to stay there and live with you, because there is somebody else here that's blocking them moving forward, and it very well could be their selves. I kind of feel like I'm reading my friend that's an Aquarius right now. The father energy is blocking the daughter from necessarily returning home right away, or is giving her a bad time about this. But she had to go through all of these difficult situations here so she could learn. So she could learn her own life lessons, because there was a desire of happiness for her, and she needed to learn it, and she needed to learn the hard way. She decided to go work in a factory versus going to college. And that's really rough for an 18-year-old kid. But I do see a celebration coming here. All right, last two cards. So a balance will be nice. First time we have got the Hangman today. So a decision has been made. And balance is going to restore itself here with a homecoming from someone who's left you in the past. Beautiful. Love it. Congratulations, Aquarius. All right, so let's see. I see a couple people in the chat room. Let's see if anybody has a personal question. Hi, Haley Bean. Oh, Nicole. How long do I have to watch her, though? Oh, my God, that's astonishing what you're saying right now. I know it's crazy, Nicole, how the messages will come across, but I was clearly getting that message for my friend, her situation, and I feel like I was seeing that situation in front of me, and I felt like that was the situation I needed to talk about for this reading. So that's the thing about your kids, letting them go and letting them figure shit out for themselves. Yeah. So to Aquarius, you're Aquarius sun, she's an Aquarius rising. And the rising sign does have a lot to do with traits and really wanting to, with Aquarius, you guys are used to being in charge. You're used to running the show. You're great business owners. You're entrepreneurs. But then there's the dark side to Aquarius, which is the selfishness. But that's everybody. It's not just Aquarius, you know, but where they can really go into that dark place where wanting things to be their way versus looking at a bigger picture. So your situation with your daughter does look like she's in that place where she wants her life to be her way and only her way. I'm so sorry to see that she ran away a couple years ago. My heart is heavy for you. My heart is very heavy for you. It's so rough letting them go, but it gets to the point where you have to tough love them and just be like, hey, I love you more than anybody in this world will ever love you. God, I can feel your emotions making me tear up, you know, and what you do as her mom, we speak, it's better. It broke me. Yeah, I bet it did break you when it happened. It's like no matter how much you love her, she is fighting her own inner battle to run her own life and rule her own life. And when it comes to that, you just have to hope that your child will remember everything that you taught them. And every parent that has an older child will always tell you the same thing. They come back. And so let's see if this... We did see that the child would be returning and that there would be a celebration of the returning child. So let's see just for Nicole and her daughter. Will she be returning? Sorry, I can't. I'm using Google Hangouts, so I can't see the chat. And I downloaded an encoder because that's how you have to... Of course, I couldn't get the encoder to work. So I guess I have to watch more YouTube videos on how to make things happen. How to work it. Thank God for YouTube. You can do anything. All right. Will Nicole's daughter be... Do you want her to move home? Her dad doesn't have her best interest at heart possession. Yep. And that's totally what I saw here, was that there was a male father figure that was really blocking the child from returning. You know, that's the thing, is that there's some dads out there that just should have never been allowed to be dads. So victory, 6 of Wands. It doesn't look like it in this card, but it really is about happy endings. Not look like it in this card. But traditionally, it does mean happy endings. All right. Well, Nicole's daughter, there we go. Nope, there was way too many that fell out. I've done a lot of readings with this deck of cards today. Okay, so we know she bears burdens here. I do see a rebirth. I do feel a rebirth. Yes. Okay, so we definitely, what I was asking the cards, I saw you do have more. Let me tell you what I see before I read your comments. So what I was seeing is a rebirth here, a new chance. I was asking the cards if she will be living with you next year, if she will be at home and be with you. And we got the sun. So that is a definite yes. And then with the Nine of Wands, you know, it's about taking responsibility seriously. So I think that she's getting to a point in her life where she's going to finally be responsible for her actions. And then coming home is actually what's going to make her see, hey, responsibility for how much I hurt myself by leaving, hurt my family by leaving. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard for her. I'm feeling as though that maybe some addiction playing a part in this, and that there's going to have to be like a withdrawal. And once it's over, it's like there's this battle for her body back, for her mind back, for her situation back. And I'm sorry, I still haven't even looked at your comments. I feel like but that fighting this battle for her is how she's going to take responsibility for what she did. But I do feel as though there's going to be a bright outcome. So let me see what you said. I do see her taking advice I have given her, which gives me hope. Her dad doesn't have her best interest at heart. We have to straighten out all the relationship before she comes home, or it will repeat. I want her to not get lost. Of course, you don't want her to be lost. She's your baby. But Nicole, I feel like there is some addiction that you don't necessarily know about that is playing a part in this. Does the card say that? No, my guides are telling me. I am seeing that clear as day. They were showing me, addiction. I don't want to tell you what they were showing me because it wasn't pretty. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Well, the message wasn't from me, it was from my guides. I just asked them to help me find the best words in which to put it. But I feel like once she comes home that it's going to be obvious to you. I see her being like super skinny. And I just feel like you're going to get her to the right place, the right doctor, the right hospital, whatever it is, the clinic that's going to help her. And that once she kicks this monkey, that's when for sure she'll start taking responsibility. There's something about being a teenager that I know those people in his family, all drug dealers. Oh, dude, she is could certainly be occurring. Okay, well, I feel like you really are going to get an opportunity here for rebirth. I think it's going to be hard for her and hard for you to watch, but I do feel it. I feel it in my soul. My guides are telling me. I'm not necessarily, I'm glad that you're giving her tough love. But I almost feel like you're going to have to let her come in, even if she doesn't meet all of your conditions, just to help her get away from the drug situation. And from there, it's going to be rough. It is going to be rough, but that love will prevail for sure. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. That is hard. And like I said, I could feel your heavy heart. So I do wish you lots of love and light for that. Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Okay, yep. Libra Sun, Virgo. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm a psychic medium. I'm not an astrologer. I do know, a fair amount about signs. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I get all of my readings from my spirit guides, your spirit guides, and deceased loved ones. Yeah, we are all sorry to hear about Nicole's daughter, but so I can't do it based off your sun, rising, and moon, but I can definitely pull you cards for. Um, I've had trouble for a long time finding employment. Okay. So Libra sun, always wanting to find balance. Virgo rising, you're a hard worker, and that's what you put out there for everybody, for sure. And then you have that Aquarius moon. So you would actually probably would do pretty well working for a small business. Um, I just like putting out there that I am not an astrologer. I am not an astrologer, but because Virgo and Aquarius, and you wanting to find balance, I think that you would find a balance and happiness by working for a small company and putting that time in, like paying your dues, putting time in, working for a small company, which watch the Libra video was really about paying your dues and putting in a lot of hard work without seeing a lot of success. But because you're out there putting your hard work in, just watch the video. I don't want to repeat the video. I honestly, I think that video is really, you need to watch the entire video, but I'm going to pull you a couple cards here. Okay, yep. Okay, yep. Hi, Haley. Haley Bean. Halloween weekend. All right. Okay, so we do see something coming forward for you. We have that Ace of Wands, which is about opportunity. And all aces about new beginnings. So I do feel as though an opportunity is coming for you. However, I think it's like I was seeing before, which is that compromise on what you think the perfect job is, and that's the Virgo in you wanting to see that perfect job, and actually just taking a lower level job, working your way back in. But because you're going to be a hard worker and striving for the best, that you will build it up. So again, I really did see like going into a mom and pop place and working for a mom and pop and helping them build their business up larger for you. So you're going to be tempted to give up, not using a lot of inner strength. Interesting. Okay. So this really is about that inner battle I feel with you. When someone is out of work for a while, it does take a toll on their on your ego, because there is that knowing that you can succeed and that you're a successful person and that you're able to provide for yourself, provide for your loved ones, provide for your home, your car, your everything, that you're able to take care of yourself. And when you're not able to find a job right away, or you have to live off your savings or use unemployment, then you start to feel as though that you're worthless. And so you're going to have to overcome that and see that you deserve a job, and you need to believe in yourself, and believing in yourself by putting that energy out there, clearing away any negative energy of not believing in yourself, will get you to that point where things will come in. From that, once you are the best you, I'm trying to find your original post here. Okay, so the fire sign. So there's quite possible that there is a either you getting to your, your wise, passionate, vibrant self, or meeting somebody that is a archetype of a wise, passionate, vibrant person. Um, might be helping you along, but I do feel that once you get your vibration on the path of I am worth I am worth having a great job where I can make a difference, where I can make people's lives better, make huge improvements. Once you have that goal, that focus, it's happening here. It's just going to come, bam, 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 bam. The offer is going to come and you're going to get a job and you're going to go with it because you've begun believing in yourself again. You've found that inner inspiration. So right now it's really about you starting to believe in yourself. So even if you don't have a job, you need to get up at 7 o'clock every morning and you need to have coffee and take a shower like you would if you had a job, because that's getting you in the mind focus. Go for a walk, get on the internet, say, hey, at 7 a.m. I get up, 7:30 I get in the shower, at 8:30 I'm on the internet on Monster and Indeed, and I'm looking for a job. And you're putting in that effort and making that routine. There's energy messing with the audio. Well, I wouldn't be surprised because my spirits are pretty strong right now. I can feel them. No worries about the astrology part. Oh, okay. No, thank you. I mean, it does help to know those things. I'm just not an astrologer, but thank you. I'm glad it doesn't bother you. Yay. Okay, yep, it says yay. Tough one to swallow, the lower pay. Yeah, of course it's tough to swallow, especially for a Libra, because Libra very much values themselves. But when you've been in that point where you haven't been getting paid, it's really about just getting yourself back out on the job market. And I feel as though that you have something to offer that a smaller business could actually benefit from. And watch the Libra video. Trust me, I really think, yeah, absolutely right about the focus. Wow, that's great news. Working on building self belief. Yes, yes, for sure. That's what you want to do. Stays in motion. That's right, Haley Bean. That's exactly right. Oh, I was just saying LOL. Cool. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. All right, well, I have Pisces coming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Enjoy your Halloween weekend. Do not drink and drive, people. Okay, call a taxi, call an Uber, do what you got to do to be safe. Love and light, everyone.